Welcome to Drinking Bros, presented by StrikeForceEnergy.com. Put down the water and grab a fucking drink.
Ooh, I like it.
It's very, like, soothing.
Yeah.
Put you to sleep.
Oh, welcome to Drinkin' Bros, where we get drunk and sometimes find new hoes. Oh, wait, what? No, we don't.
Just kidding, we fuck bros.
We fuck the bros.
Sorry, we want to grab you. We're just getting ready for the Drinkin' Bros live, man. We got some
show.
Lead Slingers whiskey in the house today. We're fucking going today, Ross.
Everybody. Today's a special episode.
Everybody's firing on all cylinders. We got some live shows June 22nd in Denver, Colorado at the Soiled Dove. That's a real place, by the way. Tickets are about 3/4 the way sold out, and then we have a show June 23rd in Colorado Springs. It's a live show. Everyone will be there. Rocco, Matts, Jared, Evan, myself, the whole crew will be doing
Burt Coots and Nuggets.
Burt Coots and his Nuggets will be there. We're doing music. We're doing live shows. We're doing a lot
comedy.
of fun stuff. We're doing.
I'm going to tell a story.
Yeah, we're doing some rants.
You're just one story. He's just gonna tell one
story.
One story.
In the meantime, though, we would like to start off by saying we're sorry. We know that we have not been getting fucked up on the show. We know we've had some reruns. Business, sometimes in life, business gets in the way, and it should. It should.
This episode, we're going to talk about the show. We're going to talk about the history of the show.
Sometimes you can't put all the dicks in your mouth. You have to suck one at a time.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. What? That's a terrible
analogy. Is that going to happen today?
No.
Did I sign up for...
No dick sucking.
It is.
I mean, we started the first Drinkin' Bros episode was December of 2015.
Yes.
Holy shit! Really?
It was.
God dang.
It was. We recorded it. We recorded it in November. Yeah, we're coming up on 2 years. We recorded it.
No.
Around Thanksgiving.
It did start in November. Yeah. It was right around Thanksgiving.
Right around Thanksgiving, and it was in your garage at that point, wasn't it, Jared?
We were in the kitchen then.
That's right.
That was the first show.
God, I had just quit contracting. That was fucking OG, man. I was like 2 months fresh off the boat.
We had different microphones, like
we had shitty mics,
condenser. Yeah,
we were way more fun because we gave zero fucks. Actually, I still don't give a fuck.
What was the first episode? What did we do?
Pegging. Remember, it was about pegging.
Pegging explained.
Yes,
pegging.
I remember that.
We were talking about Mike Piazza. There was a story about Mike Piazza getting pegged by his lady, and she told me about it, and that was our very first episode. We had shitty microphones. The acoustics were shitty because we were in Jared's kitchen. Boy, I don't know where the fuck I was at. I
remember just that morning, I pulled everything out into the kitchen and set it up, and we just said, let's go for this. Let's try it.
Yeah.
You did.
So the very first episode of Drinking Bros was about pegging.
Pegging, yes.
Pegging explained
could not have started a better way.
We got drunk, like we legitimately got drunk, like we were like, okay, at 6 we're gonna start drinking, we're gonna start recording the shows at 8, and it was just like it was so.
That was the premise. Literally, was like we all got fucking hammered and then started the show, because then it turned into like we'll drink during the show, but that was the initial concept was. Ham sandwich. We had a breathalyzer. Let's just fucking go.
We used to always do. What are you drinking? That was right in the beginning of the show.
Actually, let's do it today.
What are you drinking?
Let's do a little throwback.
Shall we? Yeah.
Yeah. I'll fucking start it off.
Well, we're doing the throwback now, but on Friday, we're going back to the evening schedule where we will be drunk.
Yes.
I need to come back for one of those.
We will be getting hammered. Yeah. It's look, businesses and life and all that shit. Because you guys moved. You moved from El Paso to Salt Lake City. Rocco is coming back in June.
We went from me, Matt, and Rocco working out of a room in my house in the garage to a building in Salt Lake with 106 employees.
Yeah, there you go.
Man.
Yeah, I don't think there's any excuse. I think it's just like the whole transition. Like when we moved up here, it was fucking, we were living out of an Airbnb for almost 5 months. Yeah. And then finally got a little more settled. And right now, I think we're getting finally back to the part where we can manage the correct schedule for the podcast, because before we were doing so much stuff at night that we didn't really have time to do the night
Range
drunk.
15, that was a big one from May from May to end of July, like we had to be somewhere every weekend.
That is true. And then we were traveling, and then fucking Ross and I are finishing up the book now. So we got a little lighter schedule, because that's why we kind of went from not doing night shows, is because Ross and I would have to write for about 6 hours every night after he was already working and me coming back from Black Rifle. So it's a pretty intense schedule, but we're ironing it out. And we just want to make sure the Drinkin' Bros know that we fucking love you guys. Like we will always do this podcast, and we want to give you guys the entertainment that you started to follow us for. So we love you. And we're gonna get fucking drunk. I'm drinking right now, and it is early.
Yeah.
What are you drinking? What are you drinking?
What are you drinking,
Dude,
Matt?
How the fuck do you say this?
LaCroix?
Dude, these are my jam. There's 0 calories. There's no aspartame. It's literally a little natural flavor. They're just like carbonated water. And then I poured a bunch of lead slingers into it. So it's like a lemon lime fucking lead slingers. It's delicious.
LaCroix is creeping up on everyone, by the way. Every single person is on the LaCroix train.
But I think Bert takes the cake.
I am drinking Black Rifle Peacemaker Black Buffalo Blend coffee with Lead Slinger whiskey, and I've got a Budweiser Heavy in my left hand. My coffee and whiskey's in my right hand.
It's your goddamn red-blooded patriot.
What would you call that? What's the opposite of an Irish coffee? What would you call a Lead Slingers and coffee then?
That is called an American coffee.
No, that is called a Bald Eagle Boner.
Oh, the Bald Eagle,
the BEB,
the BEB,
the BEB.
Bald Eagle.
I'd like a BEB, please.
I'd like a BEB.
Bald Eagle Boner drink is what I'm drinking right now.
Okay, boys. You know we got some sponsors who pay for this whole fucking shit wagon to be on the air. We got to start with them. First up, we got StrikeForceEnergy.com. What is that noise, you ask? That is an Asian man being shocked alive. He's being electrocuted in a bathtub. That's how great Strikeforce Energy is. Once you take it, you feel like an Asian man being electrocuted in a bathtub. That's how alive you are inside. Trust me, if you've never seen an Asian man get electrocuted in a bathtub, you don't know what life really is. You've never lived before on God's green earth. Go to StrikeForceEnergy.com. Pick up a pouch. Pick up a pouch of the tastiest, tiniest energy that's ever been used. Am I hopped up today? You're goddamn right I am. I'm stuttering like I've got a disease. Go to StrikeForceEnergy.com. Type in the promo code Drinkin' Bros. You get 21% off, or you can type in the promo code StrikeCum and get 21% off. You can also strike cum all over your computer after that. You're not going to get a discount on it, but it might make you feel better inside, whatever kind of day you're having. Look, I'm not going to judge you. It's a fucking hard world out there. But StrikeForceEnergy.com is here to make it a little easier. They have a subscription to the month club. They ship everywhere in the entire world, and they got a 750 milliliter bottle that just boom, boom, squirts right in your drink on the way out the dough. And also their little 10-pack kits are nice. I enjoy them. I got a subscription of the month to old StrikeForceEnergy.com. Next up, we've got, oh, fuck. Sorry, it was a ghost that came in. We're talking about GhostBed.com. I was genuinely shocked. I saw the ghost of Aaron Hernandez show up in the corner out of my peripheral, and I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, is that? Look, I'm doing the promo from my bed right now, and I saw Aaron Hernandez, and he was like, man, I wouldn't have fucking killed myself if I had a ghost bed in my cell. Well, sorry, Aaron. Look, if you're a prison system out there and you want to make your prisoners live longer, go to ghostbed.com/drinking bros. You know why? Because you're going to get $50 off a bed. Let's put some ghost beds back in prison. That's how good they are. Because they're good for any type of love making, sexual encounters. But in particular, hypothetical, let's say you go to prison. You're trying to you got to switch it up at that point. Let's say you're a lifer. You're looking for a little man to cuddle up with. Do it on a ghost bed if you can. I don't know if they, go down to commissary and just say, look, I want to give all my money away. Just give me a fucking ghost bed mattress so I can sleep tight with my little man. Also, if you're straight, best mattress you can ever fuck on in your entire life. You'll be trying new positions that you've never even thought was possible. Like the House of the Rising Sun. What that is basically you put both arms and one elbow down on a ghost bed, and you get a nice firm grip, and then somebody's holding your calves from behind, and it's kind of like it's a reverse cowgirl type of sitch, but the sun it's almost like the sun is rising up and down. It's a nice motion. Go to ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros. You get $50 off a mattress. Also, you can put your email in, and they're giving away 2 free beds and 2 free sets of pillows to any active military, reserves, veterans, anybody who's in the ROTC. If you're in just a 10th grade ROTC, go there. Just say, look, I'm going to join the military one day. I think Ghostbed will be cool with it. Go to ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros. You get $50 off a fucking mattress. And you get a free set of pillows when you order them. And, look, beds are expensive. They got to pay by the month plan, which is a nice thing. Way to go, Ghostbed. Last but not least, we got A Night She Cries While He Rides His Steed, the first ever romance novel for dudes. Look, kids, if you're having a sexual awakening inside, or you want to learn more about yourself as a man, buy this book. Put it underneath your pillow next to your Glock 19, and just feel better about your life. Just feel safer. It'll also make your lady feel safer. It's written by the finest author of this or any generation, Ross Michael Patterson. It's available on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, Walmart.com, and bookstores everywhere. It's also on Audible.com, in case you want to hear 7 hours of just absolute magic. Go and pick up A Night She Cries While He Rides His Steed on Audible.com. All right, kids, now let's get into the fucking meats and potato dick of this show.
There's nothing more American than a hard dick on a bald eagle.
There really isn't. There really isn't. What are you doing, Jerry?
A hard dick on a North American bison might beat that because it's about 14 inches longer.
That had a bald eagle
on it.
It's like me flaccid. I did a shirt a long time ago that had a bald eagle on it, and it said, "I like my women like I like my eagles."
Bald. I love that shirt. We never ran that fucking
we never
shirt,
ran
man.
it.
We got to do it.
If only you knew a place
one
to have T-shirts made.
We still have that artwork.
What you got, Ross?
You know what? This is really funny, actually. So it was my child's birthday. He turned 3 years old, and it's more about the parents than it is the kids. The kids, you get a bouncy house, you get all that shit. But the parents, they will only stay at a child's birthday party if they have plenty of alcohol and beverages. So we got a shit ton of liquor, and then I got a keg from Wilmington Brewing Company. So I still have some of the keg left of this sneaky goose. Well, here's the thing. It's not written on there that it's 9.7. So the parents didn't know, and they're just drinking this beer, and they're like, man, this is great. People aren't leaving. This child party started at 2 p.m. Cut to, the night starts to go on. It's 10:30. There's people still at the house raging. My kid's long been asleep for 2.5 hours. I've got some left over, but people are trying to finish this keg on a Sunday night. So
That's how like people that have been married for 20 years have anal sex and throw up during it, Wait, what? I'm just saying because they're like, I only had 7 beers, sweetheart, but it was 9.9. She's like, just try my butt tonight, and then she throws up.
Oh,
sick.
God.
And then you got vomit and after a 3-year-old birthday party. That is just a fucking shit show.
Oh,
yeah. And it's tight. Like one of my wife's friends got a little too familiar. And I mean, she was in it for the long haul. Like we went inside, she was inside in the kitchen, like still drinking, and it was like, Jesus Christ, like this is a keg of beer for a child's party. This isn't going anywhere. Like this is gonna be, I'm gonna have this for a long time. I'm still drinking it now. The party was like a week and a half ago.
That's the brewery that we went to when we did the one-on-one where they can it for you there. Oh, that place is so good, dude.
It's
how much was that keg? Like $500? Jesus.
Well, look, I know the owners, and it was they spotted me a deal.
We should put a kegerator in here.
I know, you guys should.
I'm down.
That would be cool.
But the keg was only about I want to say $150, somewhere in that range. But it was fairly priced. But it's 9.7.
I've got me a nice frothy tall glass of Welch's grape soda, some ice, a lot of Tito's vodka, and 4 watermelon Jolly Ranchers in the bottom.
Oh, wow. Is that the 2017 version of Zima?
Bert, I'm so
Listen, I
happy
just
you
like
brought
my
that
fruit.
up. You know Zima's coming back, right?
It is. I saw that about a month ago. I saw an article that they were bringing it back.
So Zima's coming back. They started running an article about it. I started hounding it's Miller Coors who does the production of that. I started hounding them with like these weird tweets of like, when the fuck is Zima coming back? My mouth is dry. I got nothing but an empty stomach full of non-Zima. And finally they wrote back and they were like, chill, bro. It'll be in stores before 4th of July weekend. And I was like, great. So there's the first scoop right there. Zima will be back.
I'm just excited that we get France Press Jared back next episode because he promised.
You did promise.
I'm dusting
Jared.
it off.
I'm
dusting the France Press off.
So excited.
I'm gonna have a quick 2 before the show too.
Oh god, so fucking
and the live. By the way, the
it.
live shows we will be housed.
Oh my god,
yes.
we will be housed.
and if you come out to Denver and Colorado Springs, we're drinking afterwards. There's already bars, by the way, who are hitting us up trying to get us to go there. One was a club that looked like a gay club, and I was like, wait, is there some part of you that thought we were gay? And the one guy was like,
"All you guys do."
I'm gonna throw it out there.
dicks.
I love, like, it was when the Black Rifle guys went out the other day. Like, I love seeing people in a really weird environment. So going to a gay club, I'll buy everybody bottle service just to see what happens. I will sit back there and watch, and it's like fucking
Social dynamics,
dude. It is. It's like reality television, but fucking actually real. Because it's like the guy that probably questioned his sexuality starts making out with the dude in the dance floor.
Whoa.
And then the implications for the next 10 days of him worried that our friendship may have changed. I'm like, bro, do you? I don't fucking care what you do. Yeah. Oh god.
Judge free zone.
It is. And by the way, Matt, you're going to find this hilarious. So the guy, I wrote the guy back and I just said, hey, man, what kind of club is this? And he didn't want to come out and say anything. And he goes,
I see what you did there.
And he goes,
didn't want to come out.
Exactly. So. And he goes, well, there's pictures on the website. So I went to the website and I went back to him and I was like, hey, man, I'm not sure this is the right fit. And then there was no reply for a long time. And then finally he goes, look, man, do you know how many fucking dudes would come out from Matt Best to a gay bar? And I was like, there it is.
Oh. I just show up in like fucking tiger leggings and a party and a shirt that says party with sluts.
Yes, party with whiskey whore. That's what your shirt says.
And some of those underwear that have an elephant trunk on them.
God, yeah.
Wait a minute.
Oh, boy.
What?
They make those. They're called.
I don't think Noelle's going to be too stoked for that, but whatever. She's cool.
Yeah,
Bert, are you coming to Colorado with us?
I apparently am. I will be there.
Yeah, you got to be there.
I see like an Irish pub kind of vibe. That's
yes.
Hopefully
we need a pub.
someone with live music, because then we can get you on stage, and I'm sure some of the Drinkin'
Well, we will
bros
have
are
just gotten
talented
done
too.
doing live music.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
we're doing all live songs during the show.
You'll be fucking hammered. You'll want to play.
Fuck it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll get Tim Cord out there, and we'll play I'll Take the Fat One and stuff.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we'll do it.
That'd be great. Hey, how far is that drive from Salt Lake to Denver, by the way?
461 miles.
7 hours.
Yeah, 7-ish hours.
Man, maybe we should road trip it too and really get fucking
RV.
loose.
Oh, dude, I'm down.
That last road trip was fun.
See if Jay would let us.
Dude, let's take the RV. Like, my mom will drive it. She'll drive out and take a week off work. She'd be like, how cool. Like,
she knows how to drive an RV?
Oh, dude, my mom's a boss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she
used to be a trucker, right?
Yeah.
Tell him Large Marge sent you.
Super off the wall, but you love horses and animals. My mom used to professionally ride and train horses as a kid. She's a fucking stud.
Life. That's awesome.
Mama Best is a stud. So she would drive the RV, Jared. She would fill up your fucking vodka for you.
Oh shit!
She would.
Mama. Mama.
Yeah, because
Mama.
we're doing a few days rehearsal, and then we're leaving. We're leaving for Colorado, and that'd be great to have the fucking RV and really light shit up that whole.
Ross, what are the dates? What are the dates on Colorado?
June 22nd in Denver.
23.
Yep. And then June 23rd in Colorado Springs. Spring break in the summertime, and we'll be
at least this time the Range 15 RV won't get fucking, or trailer won't get stuck in the goddamn snow like last time.
No.
That was a crazy one, man.
Yeah, cheers to Hollywood, buddy, because he charged up that mountain. I was like, wow.
He did. How he got it up that mountain?
I have no idea.
I don't either. And where is that bus today, by the way? Where is the Range 15 bus?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
We don't know.
Because I would assume it's still wrapped.
I paid for that out of my pocket.
Did you really?
I did.
How much was that?
It was like
Golly,
$2,800. I just figured it was cool to have a bus.
It was awesome. Like it was rad, and like
$2,800.
the pictures we got out of it were incredible. But that bus still exists somewhere, and who has it?
I don't know. Maybe Hollywood, right? I think that was his.
Did he own the bus?
Yeah, he owned the bus, and then he let us wrap it, and that's why we did it. And then I don't know where it sits today. I'll text Hollywood right now, and by the end of the episode, we'll have an answer.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, do you remember what happened on that bus in Vegas too with Benny?
Oh yeah, Benny and Jack Mandeville.
Oh boy, they were both. Jack Mandeville doesn't work at Ranger Up anymore, so we can say it. But they were both buck naked in the back of that bus. Smashing their dicks up against the window on the Hollywood Strip out in front of the Bellagio, nonetheless.
Children.
We got a lot of weird, and they were sweaty. Like they were just they were so sweaty. Like they were dancing back there together. There was a bedroom in the back.
Oh God, yeah.
There was a bed in the back of that bus, and they were dancing together, shirtless,
Hollywood
sweating.
got so mad.
Yeah,
he was yelling at everybody.
It's good though, you know.
Oh, it was really funny. The look on Nick Palmisano's face was priceless. Absolutely priceless.
You know what we should do for the Drinking Bros that are going to go to the live event? We should have them kind of like maybe not vote, but give us something that they would want us to see us perform. Whether it's a
we should start some votings or something
just
like
that way, like because the super core family of Drinking Bros, we kind of appease what their want would be as far as live entertainment. I think that'd be fun. So if you guys want to write into the page, let us know like whether if it's like a Lincoln's Box Seat song or one of the fucking things we've done, or I don't know.
I'm going to throw out my vote.
Yes.
I want to see you guys in Denver at the Drinking Bros event live perform a Highwayman song.
A Highwayman song?
Yeah, Johnny Cash, Chris
shit.
Christopherson, Willie Nelson. I want you guys to sing a Highwayman song.
We could do it. We could do some G
Who's
Cash.
Who's gonna be Johnny Cash?
I call it G Cash, not J Cash.
You guys both put your hands up.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't. That's Jared. Jared is.
Okay.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite Johnny Cash song, Bert?
Don't bring your guns to town.
Yes.
Don't.
Everybody's first response is Ring of Fire. Don't bring your guns to town.
Don't bring your towns to guns.
There you go.
Leave them. Wait, I fucking. That's what happens when you drink lead slingers. I'm all karaoke.
What about the Highwaymen? Who do you want to hear?
Dude, I'll play some fucking Willie Nelson all day, or Merle Haggard.
Willie Nelson, Chris Christopherson, Highwaymen, and we're talking old Highwaymen, like the days when Chris Christopherson made the movie Convoy. If you haven't seen the movie Convoy, you haven't got your American card completely stamped yet.
Good. You know what that was? That was Mama Tried by Merle Haggard.
Let's hear it.
I just played it for you.
Play it right now.
I will. It's all fucked up. I'll probably messed up.
Yeah, but since we're drinking, who cares?
Remember that song? First thing I remember doing. It's a good one.
That is a good dude. Merle Haggard's a fucking legend. I miss those guys. I miss that whole fucking crew of people who just didn't give a shit and fucked everything up. Now it's just a bunch of pussies in country.
Oh my God!
It's like those halfers, you know. It's like Florida Georgia Line. You're like, come on, man.
Well, like, dude, I'll be honest. It's like feel good music. So like I've listened to some Florida Georgia, and
I do too. I do too.
And they're decent, but they're just not fucking men. They're some white belt wearing fucking dick mows that just don't. I don't know.
Yeah, they don't.
I miss
they
the
don't
old,
seem like they
hard,
party. I enjoy the music, but they don't party anymore.
Well, they probably party in their fucking like kind of half-ass skinny jeans.
I don't know, man. Like the
together.
music industry is so different now. Like number one, like there's not the crazy money in it like it used to be.
I know.
Like if you think about the 80s and 90s, like where all you had was you can go buy a cassette and a record, like you got crazy deals. Now that has changed a lot. Now it's like musicians are working 10 times harder.
Right.
Like, I mean, think about all the bands that we've hung out with. Like no one really parties because they have to be on the road 2 hours after they're done with their show.
All the money's in live shows now.
Yeah.
Like there's zero in digital because everybody can pirate it, you know? Yeah. That is a meme. We did that way back. It was Rascal Flatts, and I put it was like Not Afraid to Cry, and it was Johnny Cash, and it was just I killed a man just to watch him die under it. It was like
great line.
The difference in 20 years of music.
I'll add on that Texas story. So Willie Nelson, one of his best friends, Billy Joe Shaver, he sings a song called Wacko from Waco, and it's about him. No shit. He's a famous country musician. If you don't know who he is, Google the song Wacko from Waco. He no shit came out of a bar, got in a gunfight, and killed a guy. And this wasn't that long ago. This was like the 70s. He actually killed somebody. He and Willie Nelson wrote a song called Wacko from Waco about him shooting somebody Waco, and not getting put in prison for it. He was justified. It was a self-defense. Like he got off, but that's how country music used to be. Yeah. He literally shot a guy outside of a bar, made a song about it that has a gold, like, again, the song is it's Wacko from Waco. Great country song.
Boom. I love it.
But that's literally shot a guy.
And hey, we're also performing in Denver where Willie Nelson owns a shit ton of weed stores, I heard.
Oh, so let's get Mile High,
Maybe I'm gonna need you.
We should reach out to Willie Nelson to see if he'll come on and play a song with us.
Dude, I honestly think
phenomenal.
We have an in because didn't he want to do something on Range 15?
No, that's Charlie Daniels.
It was Charlie Daniels, yeah.
Yeah.
If you could get Willie Nelson on a Drinking Brothers podcast.
I feel like we could because he had all that problems with the IRS and his taxes that, like, if you threw him like a cool $1,000, he might be down.
I think so too. How do we get a hold of Willie Nelson, Jared?
I don't think it's
I'll figure it out.
If we could get a hold of Willie.
Lord Hot Dog.
Because but by the way, everybody's dream is to smoke weed with Willie Nelson. Because he rolls, I heard just the fattest joints of all time.
So you're gonna have a Smoking Bros, a special edition Smoking Bros.
Smoking Bros, dude. Just one episode of Smoking Bros. We get high with Willie Nelson and try to maintain a conversation that's sensible for an hour.
So Hollywood just texted me back. He goes, yes, the engine overheated at 50 miles coming back from Salt Lake. It's been in the repair yard while we've tried to find another engine. I will call the repair place today and see if they're able to locate one. So he still has the bus.
No, we don't need the bus.
And the bus is still wrapped. I'm just letting you know. Yeah. So the Range 15 bus is still in existence. Yep.
Where is it at again?
It's somewhere at a repair yard, 50 miles outside of Salt Lake. So I'll work with Hollywood on that and see what we can do.
Oh God, that's so good. If we could just resurrect that bus for one more run.
Yeah, let's rewrap it.
Right.
Well, the problem is the bus doesn't fit that many people.
That is true. It's a pretty ghetto bus.
True. Yeah.
If we want to, we're gonna need to ask Jay if we could use his RV again.
Yeah,
because that one fits a lot.
That's a really nice RV.
Does Jay have an RV?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You might want to tell him though. Hey man, it's the Drinking Bros. We're going on the thing. We could have two people fuck on the RV on the way there.
Do a mobile show? That would actually be fucking awesome.
Do a real mobile show and be like, hey, we're somewhere over. We're heading to Colorado and we have insertion. We have insertion in Colorado.
It's legal to drink in the back of that thing. I'm pretty sure.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
If
who drives it? What kind of license do you have to drive that thing?
I think it's a standard driver's license. I mean, that's what we did last time. We just had two designated drivers, and they drove the whole way.
Isn't it some point it goes from being an RV to like a motor coach, and you need some kind of class
Class
license?
C or
I'm guessing Jason's is probably a motor coach.
No, I think it's under the length, so it's good. I think.
Outstanding. If you could have somebody having sex on the Continental Divide in between Salt Lake City,
right?
Boom.
Or if you're like, I started having sex in Salt Lake and I came in Colorado, that's fun.
That's baller.
Have you ever had 400?
That's a lot of sex.
Yeah, bro. That's 245 miles of knocking it out.
Well,
I like it.
That's a couple hours. That's like
have you ever taken Viagra just to do it to see what happens and see how long you go?
I have not.
I have.
And how long did you go? What was your?
I mean, we don't need to tell these stories on public radio, Okay, about 6 hours.
Yeah. Because my friends take Cialis.
Stop.
Well, that was like 6 orgasms.
That's like Stop My Ass Is on Fire 6.
I used to live a little bit.
Yeah, look, you take that Seattle, you're good for the weekend. The wind blows, and you're like, oh, there's a boner. There's a boner.
Don't wear silkies. Don't wear Ranger panties on Cialis or Viagra. Not that I know.
Or Climagra. That's the oral
friend
gel.
told me that. You wear Ranger panties or silkies, and you'll be in trouble when that thing starts rubbing.
I will say it doesn't like my Irish blood because I get a little red sometimes, and that since it increases the blood flow, like I get super splotty. So like you're hammered, I'm like, no, I'm on Viagra, motherfucker.
No, I just took a bunch of Viagra.
I'm on Viagra.
I took cocaine and Viagra.
No, I don't do any of Viagra, maybe, but it's been years since I've popped a Viagra.
Dan Bilzerian claimed that he got a heart attack on Viagra and cocaine.
He did. He had 2 mild ones, I think.
Yeah, he did.
Jesus, that's...
Which he was looking to fight someone, I think, and if he wants to have a gentleman square off,
yeah. Do you care to talk about that on air?
Did that just happen?
We talked about it privately, but you want to talk about that on air?
No, I mean, whatever. We reached out, I think, a mutual friend a little bit, but I told him like, if it'd be fun to do something like a pay-per-view. I mean, I am no fighter. I've trained a little bit just as a hobby, but it'd be fun. Donate some money to charity and get punched in the face.
I would
worse
pay
ways to
see
spend
that.
a Sunday or Saturday.
I would pay to see that.
Same here.
So.
Do you think he'd be down is the question.
I'm only basing that off the fact that on MMA Junkie, he said he would like to take an MMA fight. So, I don't know if it'd have to be a catch weight because I know the dude's like 215 and I'm about 220 right now, but he's a shorter guy, so he could probably cut weight. I don't know, but I mean, I'd be open to the idea if it was all in good fun. I mean, I got nothing against the guy, but if he wants to punch in the face, I feel like I want to do that once in my life, and I'm not going to step in the ring with a pro because I'll get my fucking ass beat.
That would be a good fight. My money's on you, Matt.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, the loser has to shave his beard in that fight. That's what the fans demand.
I'm cool with that because I think I'm more handsome than him with a shaved beard. So
yeah, I
win either way.
Yeah, if you Google search Dan Bilzerian without a beard, holy shit! I
don't know if that photo's real.
I think it's real. I think it's fucking real, man. It matches up when you see his face. By the way, I heard him on Joe Rogan. He was on Joe Rogan.
Yeah. And that's what he was talking about, I believe, with Joe, was just about fighting and stuff. Because he trains, I know that, and I'm sure the guy's got a decent amount of money, so he probably has some pretty good coaches. But good on him.
He has a weird voice. I did not expect him to. I've never heard him talk in real life. And then I heard him on that show. It was not what I expected. Not what I expected at all. Kind of dorky. Kind of a dorky dude.
Well, you know.
He's no Matt Best. He's no Matt Best. I can tell you that. I'll say it since you won't.
I would jump in there now.
Matt
My
Best.
foot's still fractured. You know, I got like the cast on for 2 more fucking weeks, but I'd do it. Let's do it.
Oh man, I'm reaching that threshold right now where I'm so hungry.
Or you want some Mickey D's?
Chicken nuggets.
Oh God, I gotta stay away.
I knew you couldn't. You couldn't make it. You could not make it without eating.
I'm cutting weight right now.
What are you cutting weight for?
Just cause.
Wait, Jared, would you do that? Hold on. That's the thing. If I actually were to like go down with that fight or something, if that ever took place, would you fight on the undercard, like just maybe like a Jack Mandeville or something?
Yeah,
like
I'd fight Jack.
No, but like you guys are besties. Like we love Jack Mandeville, but like somebody that obviously hasn't fought a lot.
Yeah.
I've seen your right hand. You know, you throw that thing like a goddamn windmill. So
that'd be fun. Hey, Jack is coming down to Wilmington, North Carolina on Thursday. I will ask him if he would like to.
Or maybe not. Maybe it's a 2 fight. So it's Jack and Jared versus 2 other people.
Oh, I like that.
No, it's like one of those
like
fucking
those Russian 6-on-6,
Yeah.
like the Russian 6-on-6 thing. It's all out.
But there's hot dogs in the center, so that's what the belt is. It's a fucking belt for the hot dog.
Yeah, you guys have had.
You guys could even wear headgear and stuff and not get hurt.
You guys have had some hot dog battles, man. Who's coming out?
It's not MMA. It's just boxing. We just do
boxing with the helmet headgears on, and you take the big 16-ounce gloves. So you'll be all right.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
I'd be down, and
I gotta get back into some cardio.
You know, hey, speaking of that, I know Rocco had always wanted to fight Stitches. You know who I saw Stitches with the other day was Charlie Classic.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we like Charlie, and I think Rocco fights Stitches. But Rocco wins that one hands down. There's no way.
That's what I think.
I always wanted to bet Stitches that if If I gave him a real Kalashnikov and he couldn't break it down and put it back together in 2 minutes, he needs to get those tattoos of the AKs removed off his face.
That's funny. You know who Stitches is?
I don't.
He's like this underground rapper. He's terrible, but he stirs the pot in the internet.
Well, his face looks like a fucking jack-o'-lantern. So it's he's got
like an AK-47 like this on his cheek, like right on his left cheek or right cheek, whatever it is.
That is a
like
bold move.
I mean, I've shot a lot of AKs, and I would never get an AK on my face.
Yeah, it's very distinct. Where it's like, oh hey, I'm probably not going to get hired as a Walmart greeter anymore for the rest of my life.
God,
whenever you get face tattoos, that's kind of the end.
Yeah, you better have a pretty good source of income when you move to the face tattoo realm.
Yeah, I met Mike Tyson a few weeks back, and I sat with him, and I still it's Mike Tyson, but you can't stop staring at his gigantic face tattoo, where you're just sitting with him, and you're like, holy shit, man, this was a real life decision that you made at some point, and now you've had this for 15 years.
Well, I'm not going to fault anybody for tattoos because I have a fuck ton.
He was one of the OGs,
Not
Mike
that,
Tyson
but a face tattoo. A fucking face tattoo.
What if I got a face tattoo? I'm going to get a Ross Patterson fucking face on my face.
I told you should
Twilight Zone, motherfucker.
You should do a tarantula on top of your head, laying eggs down the back of your neck. I will pay for it.
Oh, God. Could you imagine?
I will pay for it.
I won't do that solely because I don't want to be bald. I have giant ass ears. I ain't fucking doing that shit. Dude, can you imagine?
Jamie Foxx has a gigantic head tattoo on the back of his head.
Who?
Jamie Foxx.
Really?
Yeah. So when he shaves his head, you can see it, and you're like, man, that is like, and it's like it looks like a logo from like XXX or something, where you're like, or like Batman. It looks like a Batman logo, and you're just like, man, that's a gigantic head tattoo that you have on the back of your head.
Jamie Foxx, the actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm super thrown off by that.
I am too. I just watched.
You want me to throw you off even more?
What?
I heard he just got married to Katie Holmes.
What?
Yeah.
What?
No way.
Yes.
Now we're just getting weird.
That's weird.
Super weird. And he's
going after Tom Cruise's seconds.
Well, not only that, but he did a movie with Tom Cruise together. Like they did that Collateral movie. That remember he was the cab driver and Tom Cruise was in the back with Michael Mann was the director.
Yeah, but I bet his dick is so much bigger than Tom Cruise's, so he's rubbing that in every night.
Whoa.
Yeah. Plus, obviously Tom Cruise is
I don't know if I'd be down with like fucking hanging out with Katie Holmes every day.
I'm not a fan.
I am a fan. Did you see The Gift with Katie Holmes?
No.
Her tits in The Gift. She shows her tits in The Gift. That's the real gift of that movie. They did. I tried to start watching Vice Principals yesterday. I got to like episode 3 and I was bored. Really?
Yeah.
Big fan of Vice Principals. It took me till the third one though. I'm with you. The first 2 were kind of setting it up, and then the third one it kicked in when they burned that.
I mean,
they burned the house down.
Yeah. It's a funny concept, but to me also too, it just seems like Danny McBride doesn't change. Like it is just Eastbound and Down, but he's a vice principal instead of a baseball player.
Yeah,
it's fake. They didn't get married, by the way, and I fucking feel stupid for even Googling.
Yeah,
that.
I just did it too. I just did the same thing.
What does it say, by the way?
It just says fake search dominates news search results, so it's obviously fake. I think they might be in a relationship or some shit.
Yeah, because in the grocery store they had a picture, their wedding pictures on the cover of this magazine, and my wife and I were like, "Wait, what the fuck is going on?" So who knows? Even if they're dating, that's still fucking strange to me because he's a lot older than you think. He's in his 50s, I believe.
Good on him. Go chase the American dream. Even though, isn't she like British or some shit?
No, she's from Ohio. She's
not that young. I mean, she's got to be mid-30s.
Yeah, but that's still a 20-year age gap where you're like, all right.
Can we not talk about Katie Holmes and Jamie Foxx on this podcast?
Yeah, this thing's going downhill. We started talking about
Can we talk about her tits then? Can somebody please Google
talk about her tits.
Katie Holmes' tits in The Gift? Those are that is
I'm totally fine with that. I mean, if we just like crop her head out of it and then just have a replaying GIF.
Is it her head that you don't like? You don't like her head, her face, or?
I'm just gonna go ahead with like all around skinny fat's not my go-to with females. So
okay,
to each their own. Some overvalued fucking undertalented woman that is an actor. Then no thanks.
Sure. What about Bert? Bert, who's your celebrity go-to?
My celebrity go-to is, I'd have to say, and I can't, Catherine Winnick from Vikings. She plays Queen.
That's a real specific one. I like that one.
Yeah. Did I just get that get too weird?
No. I like that.
Mine's Queen Latifah. So I mean,
I have two go-tos. One is definitely either Hillary Duff, or two is pregnant Juno.
So disgusting.
What?
Hillary Duff.
Yes. If in 20 years we have sex robots that you can just make whoever you want, I'm definitely going with pregnant Juno.
Oh God.
I mean, she kept the kid, I guess.
Did I make it weird?
How many
by
months
getting all
pregnant is
serious?
she?
No, not at all.
No. I want her to be like a solid 7-monther. Like,
oh God.
You're pushing third trimester. That's what you want.
And she just stays like that forever.
Forever?
Oh,
man.
Boy.
Wait, when's the sex drive the highest?
For a female? Or I don't know.
During pregnancy?
I don't remember.
You have 3 fucking kids.
Yeah, but I mean, what?
Is that one of your things, Jared? Is pregnant chicks?
No, not at all.
I think it is, because then he doesn't feel guilty about his belly. They compare bellies. Except for his is 7 months of hot dogs.
Now you're just talking about like things getting in the way. Like,
yeah, but if you fit like if you're 69,
it's convex. Like, you need, or concave. One of the two.
Convex.
You need a thinner girl, because then the belly just tucks into there. Locks in.
Boy.
And you
locks in.
Yeah, you lock in. Yeah. The belly button holes like just suction cup up.
Oh God, damn it!
You're so disgusting.
So serious answer. So I don't look like the weirdo here. Who's your actual go-to?
No, Hillary Duff.
It really is Hillary Duff.
Hottest woman in Hollywood history.
Hillary
Ross,
Duff
who do you got?
Who do I got right now? It's Margot Robbie with a bullet. She's Harley Quinn, and she was also in Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh yeah,
damn, Harley Quinn. Yeah, she was great.
She's by the way, she's playing Tanya Harding in a biopic right now.
Oh yeah.
So
Tanya
she's got
Harding.
this fat suit on. They've got some pictures of her out in this fat suit, and you're like, come on, man, come on, you're Margot Robbie. Like, Tanya Harding is disgusting. Although I did watch the Tanya Harding sex tape when it came out.
I did too.
Would you?
I'm actually gonna watch it right now.
Yeah.
Can you put it on the big screen,
Yeah,
please?
can you put the audio on for the listeners, please?
Yes.
What did you?
I'm gonna go with. What's up?
What did you think of that sex tape? I like it because it's raw. It's like VCR footage.
Yeah,
it's
super good, man. Like, I think it's hot.
I like
I'm more
those
like
old
a Ray
school
J
dirty
Kim
ones.
Kardashian kind of guy. Just kidding.
Yeah, yeah. Jesus Christ, I'm not one of those like super HD, like really well produced like porno guy. Like,
really?
No. I like it like
great. I want the fucking models or porn actresses to have an acting coach. I want to see fucking when they get chills in their skin because it's 4K. Let's get weird with it, bro. Let's be real.
She's hiking up her wedding dress.
That's a bit much.
I don't know.
Fuck. It's on slutload.com.
Slutload? Is that a real
let
website?
Me see.
So, it's like VHS style.
Yeah,
bro.
It's VHS. It's a VCR tape.
Solid.
Legit.
It's a VCR tape, and she's going for it.
Wait, okay, so tell me this, though. Let me just fucking break the ice. And I know the Drink Bros will get with me on this one. How come all these celebrity sex tapes are some fucking weak-ass, pansy, missionary fucking sex? It's not fun at all. There's no fucking fun shit going on. Because
fucking celebrities isn't fun. They're famous.
She's riding him on top like super slow as if it's his fucking making love.
Well, they are getting
their
married.
wedding night.
They are getting married.
Really?
Yeah.
It is their wedding.
Shit. Well, I called it.
Are they losing their virginity here? Or?
That's what I'm saying, man. It's boring as shit. Like, choke her out, fucking, throw some elbows through the drywall and let's get partying.
What was his name? Like Jeff Scaluli or something like that? Like something crazy. Hey,
oh man, he's getting at it,
dude. By the way, speaking of sex tapes, there's the Spice Girls right now. The Mel B, Scary Spice, the black one. She's going through a divorce right now, and the reason is she claims that the husband got the nanny pregnant. Well, anyways, they go in and they testify together. It turns out her and the nanny and the husband have been fucking each other in the same bed for 7 years, and they're getting a divorce because he started fucking the nanny when she wasn't there, and she got pissed off about it. So now this is all.
Oh, see, now that's fun drama.
Yeah.
Right
That
a
is
party.
good drama.
That's a party.
Yeah, that's dope.
And he's an idiot because he fucked up a great situation to get a little piece of ass when she wasn't there. Bad
Yeah, I
move.
know. You gotta obey the rules. I've been in that situation before.
Yeah, but
You gotta
here's
play-
the thing. After 7 years,
Play by the rules.
after 7 years, don't you think it's fine to fuck without her at this point? Like, you all know each other. You've all been fucking for 7
yeah.
years.
Nah, because if you have insecurities, or that's a cop out, she probably found someone better and then just is using that as an example to get out of the relationship.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, he's a decent looking dude. She's Scary Spice. Like, the nanny was kind of hot. Like, the whole thing works.
Yeah, but show me the hottest guy on the planet, and I'll show you a girl tired of sucking his dick. You know?
Yeah,
I've never
yeah,
done it
no,
the
you're
other
true.
way. That was hard to say.
I've
It was hard to say that
never
way.
heard it the other way.
Shit.
Well, generally,
Wow.
like
That means I'll be single.
every girl gets tired of
Wah,
sucking the
wah.
dick like after like 6 months because you just piss them off enough that they're just
You piss on him or off?
off of them.
Oh.
You piss them off. They're, I don't want to suck your dick.
I don't know. I don't think
I've
that's
never
true.
had that problem.
Yeah. Yeah. God.
I don't know. It's a tough one because it's like, dude, do girls really enjoy sucking dick anyways? Probably not.
Yeah, actually,
No, it's hit or miss because it's like, think about guys. Like, I know dudes that are like, oh, I hate eating pussy. Like, that's
Ew.
crazy to me. I fucking love it.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
you know,
bring it on.
I think there's girls that love it probably.
It's time for Shrimptown.
It's time for Shrimptown. That's going to be the title of this episode. It's time for Shrimptown.
We're making a t-shirt.
You called it
Time for
Shrimptown.
Shrimptown.
It's time for you put on a lobster bib from Red Lobster and it's time for Shrimptown.
It's time for Shrimptown.
Yeah, it's like a Louisiana fucking cookout or eat out. What are those things called?
Crab oil.
Crab
Yeah,
boil?
crawdaddy, a crawl boy.
Stop. You're
Daddies.
making me so hungry. I could eat a million crumbs.
Well,
Let's
look-
take a main course of shrimp. Hold the yeast infection.
main course of shrimp and Shrimptown.
I have never heard of Shrimptown before.
I
Now
haven't
that's
either.
all I'm going to think of.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah,
ruined
it's
I
my
just
time
life.
for
ruined it for
Shrimptown.
you
You
because the
ruined it
next
for me.
time you're there, you're just gonna
Time
think
for Shrimptown.
Shrimptown. You're gonna start laughing. She's gonna go, "What's
My
wrong
wife's
with
gonna-
you?"
My wife's going to go, what the fuck
It's
are
time
you
for
talking
Shrimptown.
about?
Right now, it's time for the Drinkin' Bro of the Week. Mercifully, I know, mercifully. This one comes from Brandon Hartley. He says, "Brothers, I would like to nominate Sergeant Chad Conrad of the Salt Lake County Sheriff's Office as Drinkin' Bro of the Week. Connie was his nickname, was shot and killed in his home today in a senseless act of violence. Along with being a sergeant with the sheriff's office, he owned a media company. Anytime an officer was killed or lost a family member, he would volunteer his time and services to put together videos, slideshows, and pictures for the family, as he did for me. No matter how bad a day you were having, you always had a friend in him, and he always had a way of making you laugh. He brought a smile to the face of everyone around him and was loved by all who met him. He will be missed by many, and our world is a little sadder without him. Rest easy, brother. We have the watch from here." Brandon Hartley. That was one of the most amazing stories we've ever had submitted. So thank you, and cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cheers
man,
and thank you
cheers.
from our little part of Salt Lake.
Cheers. Yeah. So, hey, thanks for being on the show again, Bert. It was a pleasure having you. my man.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
And
Thank you, Drinkin' Bros.
where can people get that Tanya Harding sex videos, that sex tape, slut load?
Yeah. It was called. Hang on. It's called slutsomething.com. I'm hitting play it again. Hang on,
Circuspenis.com.
It's coming up. Yeah, slutload.com.
Okay, slut load. Okay, good. Because for the
Yeah,
audience, obviously, we want to give them
Yeah, yeah.
the ability to go
yeah,
see
you know,
go see the video on slutload.com.
Just slutload.com.
Or check out Peacemaker Trading Co.
yeah.
They're not the same, but if you guys don't know, we also have a coffee on Black Rifle, Black Buffalo Blend, which is Bert's, and please check that out. It's one of my favorites, and it's got an American flag on it, so
Fuck
I'm
yeah.
obviously partial to it.
Fuck yeah. And
Thank you, Matt.
we're back, kids. We're all back. Drinkin' Bros are back. Thanks for staying with us. We love you guys. We're back on slutload.com. Jared's back. We're all back. So we love you for Bert, Mr. Jared Slutload Taylor, Matt Best, and Ross Patterson.
I'm not Shrimptown.
Shrimptown Taylor. We love you guys. Good night. Play us out, Matthew.
Bye.
Bye.